Welcome one, welcome all, here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, here in Concord, North Carolina, for Race 2 of Season 1 in the MoneyLion Cup Series. As there are 36 drivers here today to tackle this 1.5 intermediate track, with 36 drivers here, as said beforehand, all wanting to bounce back from some might say was a wreck fest last week, and a lot of them wanting to get a lot better results to put them further up in points. But let's talk about some of the drivers who, well, this driver doesn't really need a good finish today, as he had a great finish last week. This is Tyler Reddick, starting 12th, and that's a typo. He finished second at Daytona in a photo finish next to Christopher Bell. Watch for him to be up front late, as that Chevrolet was very fast in practice. Then further up the field and starting in the 8th position, we have Kyle Larson. He's starting in 8th position, and he was fastest in second practice. Watch for him to be up front late in this race. And here's another driver. This is Martin Truex Jr. He's starting in the 2nd position, and he was first in 3rd practice, was the fastest, and he's surrounded by his Joe Gibbs teammates 1 through 3. And just watch for them, all of them, to be up there late. As the drivers roll off the grid, though, let's take a look at your starting lineup as they do pace laps. In row number 1, it's going to be Christopher Bell and Martin Truex Jr., and behind them in row number 2, it's Denny Hamlin, Eric Almirola. Then the Penske teammates of Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano in row 3, and Kurt Busch and Kyle Larson in row number 4. Then we have Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch in row 5, and Alex Bowman and Tyler Reddick in row 6. Then Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, row 7, William Byron and Matt Benedetto in row number 8. And the rest of the field will scroll by on these graphics, but let's take a look at your race fact, or let's talk about your race facts for today. It's going to be a 10-lap race with 36 drivers. This 1.5 super speedway. It is 94 degrees outside, very hot and sunny. The track's going to be slick, and just watch for this mayhem of a race. But the drivers are ready as they come out of turn number 4. Well, not yet, but now they're coming out of turn number 4. To the line, it's Christopher Bell and Martin Truex Jr. leading them off. And now it's Christopher Bell with a great jump as Martin Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin battling for that 2nd position. As you see that move, Kurt Busch made it 3 wide, gained many spots early, as now Denny Hamlin clears Truex for that 2nd position. He wants more. He's going to dive to the inside. Denny Hamlin's going to pass Christopher Bell for 1st. As Kurt Busch had a great start, now he's running the outside lane. Will he get a good run? Yes, he will. Christopher Bell tried to block that, but nowhere close, as Kurt Busch is going to slide into that 2nd position. As Kurt Busch gained 6 spots on the 1st lap, and he wants more. Oh, he's going to bump Denny Hamlin out of the way. Kurt Busch is going to steal the spot from Denny Hamlin, and Christopher Bell's also going to pass him. Denny Hamlin's going to be down 2 spots. But Kurt Busch being very aggressive in the early stages of this race. He is not playing around, as you see him running that high lane, getting such a good run off these corners. As you see him just pull away from Christopher Bell right there. But just outright punning Denny Hamlin. A very good save by him, but look at Christopher Bell, how much he closes in the very beginning of that, and then how the run affects him as Kurt Busch just pulls away at the end. But let's talk about another driver. That's Ryan Blaney. Gained 5 spots, now 6 spots, as he passes Brad Keselowski in this race. And he needs a good finish after last week, finishing 2nd to last, being involved in an incident very early on. And so he needs a good finish today to hopefully bounce back from that. Oh, we got a leader in the wall. That's Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch in the wall, hard in the wall. Now Christopher Buscher is going to pass that. And Christopher Bell. And Kurt Busch is going to fall down in many spots as Christopher Bell now has the lead. And we got a wreck in the back. That's Martin Truex Jr. Hard in the wall. Ryan Blaney involved. The 2 drivers we were just talking about, both involved in a wreck early. As that's Martin Truex Jr., who looks like he blew a tire, but let's take a replay and see what happened. There he is, yeah, blew that left front tire, and Ryan Blaney had nowhere to go. Truex just came right up into him. And a very hard hit for Martin Truex Jr., and Ryan Blaney just had nowhere to go. See it again. Oh, wow. That's a big hit for Martin Truex Jr. And, wow. Very disappointing day for both of them. Let's take a look at one more time. Just hard the wall, and Ryan Blaney had nowhere to go. But they need a good finish today. They will be the bottom of the points for sure. but it's a very disappointing way to end their days. But the rest of the field is ready to go green, and coming out of turn number 4, it's Christopher Bell and Kurt Busch leading them to green. As Christopher Bell has a great jump. Now it's Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch behind them. Now Denny Hamlin, as you see, clears Kurt Busch. And now Denny Hamlin trying to track down the 20 car, but they aren't the fast car on the racetrack. That's Chase Elliott, as you see him got a mow past. Yeah, there he is, mows past Christopher Bell. Kurt Busch, and now Denny Hamlin for the lead. Denny Hamlin's going to dive past Christopher Bell on the inside lane. And now Christopher Bell's going to try to remain close to him, but that does not seem like it's working as Denny Hamlin pulls away. But Chase Elliott with the fast car on the racetrack is now going to, he bumps him out of the way slightly and gives him a slight tap on the back of the bumper as Chase Elliott steals that second position. But now Denny Hamlin in first. And now we got a wreck in the back. That's Stenhouse. Spins back into Almirola. Hard hit for Stenhouse, Buscher, and Almirola spinning through the grass. And a big incident on the front straightaway to bring out the second caution of the day. Let's take a look at what happened. See, Almirola came up and right into... it's kind of funny as... Almost like payback, but that is not... Yeah, Buscher came right back into Almirola after Almirola went to him. As you see right here, Almirola just slid right up into Buscher. Buscher got loose and came right back into him. Some may say that's karma, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a disappointing day for both their teams. But again, the field's ready to go back green, with Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott leading them to the line. It's Denny Hamlin with a great jump. That inside lane has had great jumps all day long. But Bell and Chase Elliott battling not for much longer as Elliott slides in behind him. But now it's Christopher Bell seeing if he can close in on Denny Hamlin. As Chase Elliott actually is going to be closing in on Christopher Bell instead. Will he be able to make a move? There it is. Goes to the inside lane. Chase Elliott to that second position. As there's 2 laps to go in this race. It's Denny Hamlin in the lead. Chase Elliott behind him. Chase Elliott is gaining on him fairly quickly here. And the question is, will it be fast enough? But oh yeah, you can see him right in the back of the camera there. Oh, he closes in a lot in the corner. Now his only back bumper dives to the inside. Chase Elliott is going to take the lead. With 1 lap to go, it's Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin. Chase Elliott has the fastest car. He just needs to put down a solid lap. What will he do? A qualifying lap. Will he be able to do it? As he comes out, oh, he slides! Denny Hamlin on the outside lane. He's going to pass him. Now Elliott back in line. He's going to dive to the outside. That's not going to work. Crossover. Will he be able to do anything? To the inside. Chase Elliott is going to get him at the line. And Chase Elliott beats Denny Hamlin here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And let's take a look at how that happened. Here's the replay. And it just looks like, yeah, Elliott got loose and he tried on the outside lane. No luck. So he tried to cross over with that run, and that would work for him to get his first win of the season. And Denny Hamlin, heartbreak for him. But let's take a look at, well, actually first, let's see Chase Elliott burn out in front of these Charlotte Motor Speedway fans, in front of the home crowd of NASCAR. Very good day and an enthralling finish for years to come. But let's take a look at your your results for today. Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, and Alex Bowman going to be your top 5 today. It's Keselowski, William Byron, Kurt Busch, Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch rounding out that top 10. And now you see in the second results graphic, look at the 4 drivers who got eliminated. Eric Almirola, Chris Buescher, Ryan Blaney, and Martin Truex Jr. Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex Jr., they needed good days, and they certainly did not get that today. As you will see as they show the points right now, Christopher Bell on top, Chase Elliott behind by 1 point, then Tyler Reddick and Denny Hamlin. The season ended right now. That will be your final 4, but there's still 8 races to go, so hold your horses. And then the second graphic right here, we're going to have Cody Ware, and look at the bottom. Oh, Eric Almirola, Matt Benedetto, and Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex Jr. Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex, 9 points and 7 points. They need a great day of Bristol to bounce back from this catastrophic first 2 weeks. But thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you next week at Bristol.